What's up, y'all? Alex here in the North York border of Toronto at the intersection of Don Mills Road and York Mills Road. I think we might be in the Don Mills neighborhood, and it was sunny, but I think we're getting unexpected rain. Check this out, guys. We have a dark cloud looming above us, so I might be cooked here. I might be cooked, but hey, at least it's not super hot anymore. Man, it was scorching when I was over at the Taste of Lawrence Festival in Scarborough. I had to refill my water bottle. I got an iced cappuccino from Timmy's, and then just now I had a great dinner at a Chinese buffet. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet at the Dragon Pearl restaurant. We're celebrating Japan's friend Josh's birthday. So it's good to see him again, and thanks to his parents for actually covering all the bills. Henry was there, Yoshi, John, and a couple other people. And oh my God, I already got full very quickly because all I had was like fried rice and a Pepsi and a Fuse. And then we got cake as well. So that was pretty good. I don't know if Henry's currently wrapping up his live stream. I think he is. But yeah, it's just around the corner from here, and I'm now feeling the rain. Again, I did not expect it to be raining right now. The only time I found out was, I was watching the chats of Henry's live stream, and Vasily was saying that he actually, I think he said his computer got wet because he had the window open. They said storm coming our way, and he was right. So it's a Saturday evening here on Don Mills Road. Today is Saturday, July the 5th, 2025. It is 7:05 p.m. So I got another early evening video for you guys. The only videos I made today were a couple elevator videos at the East End, bus ride on the 54 Lawrence East, and I only thought I'd make this video now just so I can just burn off the calories here. I filmed the vintage Otis in this building here. There's the 25 Don Mills bus. And if you haven't guessed it, I am walking all the way to Lawrence Avenue. Shops at Don Mills, where I just was yesterday with Yoshi, Sapan, and Alicia. We went to Jack Astor's for lunch as like a very early birthday celebration for Yoshi, even though his birthday is actually in 2 weeks. But then next Friday is actually the bigger celebration because Yoshi's invited 32 of us to the Mandarin in Midtown. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so freaking fun. It's oh man, those clouds are so ominous. At some point, I am probably gonna get drenched. Last time when I said my goodbyes, I think everybody was driving. I think Sapan drove Henry here. Yoshi drove here on his own. I'm the only one that's departing here on foot and then eventually by transit. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get home. I already just came through Lawrence in the early afternoon. I think what I'm gonna do, I'll just take the long way. It's gonna take a very long time, but I think I'm gonna take the freaking 25 or 925 if it's still available. Look, there's the express bus. Up to Don Mills Station, hop on line 4, go down line 1. Maybe I'll make a video on line 1. And then I'll just head home with the 14 bus. Tomorrow I might head down to Salsa in St. Clair. I might run into Sapan again since she's gonna be there. So along here is mostly commercial. Lots of commercial buildings here, properties. I think on the other side of Don Mills, just a residential neighborhood. Again, I could be wrong, but we might be in the Don Mills neighborhood. Unless it's centered around like where the shops at Don Mills is. Which again, I passed through the intersection hours ago. And yesterday in the car with Yoshi. So at least it's still sunny out here. Let's see what happens by the time we get to Lawrence. And Monday we're going to Niagara Falls. Again, it's a long overdue trip for me because I haven't been since October. So I'm gonna try and get as many videos as I can. Going with Yoshi, Sapan, Alicia, and I think Liam. I think he said he may come because he thought he had work, and then now he's sick. So it's 50-50 chance, I guess. Here's Kern Road. I can't remember if I mentioned this already, but it's 20 degrees Celsius right now. It feels like 36, so yes, it's still hot, but hey, we're getting a little bit of a breeze right now. The humid index is so high. It's not like hours ago when I was at Taste of Lawrence, because it was just so scorched. It was just burning out there again. Oh, here's the Toronto Real Estate Board, known as TREB. Anyway, again, I'm probably gonna go up to Shepherd, take line 4 across, and then go down to Davisville. You guys are probably asking, hey, why don't you take the 84 to Shepherd West and then just go down to Glen Canyon? Well, because there's a couple of freaking slow zones, especially between Yorkdale and Glen Canyon. So there's only one speed zone on the other side of line 1, at least, well, for my route at least, that's between Eglinton and Davis, so it's still a pain in the ass, but hey, 1 is better than 2, so. Oh, here comes the rain. And because I didn't know it was gonna freaking rain, I have no means of cover. Not even a freaking umbrella. So again, I'm cooked. Might be getting a little bit of sun showers, it looks like. And by the way, we don't have a lot of channel members, but Henry just became one. He told me at the table. So again, thank you to Toronto Tech and Transit for becoming a new channel member. So like I said, if you want to become a channel member, support me, you can click the join button, which is right next to my channel name. I post members only videos just a few times a month, in a shorter style, vlog style, off topic videos, or some that don't want to make the cut. So or just extra videos, I guess. Because the last video I did was a short walking video in Etobicoke. There's LA Fitness. Okay, now seems to be letting up here. For now. I know I've already done a walking video on Don Mills, but that was between Finch and Shepherd in April. And then I'll probably do the stretch between Eglinton Avenue and Lawrence Avenue heading north once Line 5 opens. You know, I thought of making a video of Birchmount Road. It was just so freaking hot, man. So hot. I think Monday is not supposed to be that hot. I hope not. As we're going to Niagara Falls. So I gotta get my ass up very early. I think 6:45 because Savannah's gonna pick me up at I think around 8 at Yorkdale. So that's no problem for me because I can just take the subway up there. No problem. It just takes like 5 minutes or less. I filmed a retro Northern elevator in this building here 2 years ago. There's Bond Avenue. Maybe at the next signalized intersection, we'll cross to the other side. So I just got a thumbnail. We've got a Nova Bus LFS going by, but that's very typical. Even the XC40s have moved here as well to Eglinton, and I think very few of the Nova electric buses as well. Hoping to catch one, maybe let's say on the 67. But I'm gonna wait until Line 5 opens because there's just several routes I gotta do, including the 91 Woodbine, 191 Underhill, 162 Donway, 954 Lawrence East Express. Well, I did the local counterpart, but that was from Eglinton Station. So I guess I'm starting to make a couple of videos where I'm just showing off the pre-Line 5 changes. Because the 54 is going to be adjusted to terminate at Don Valley Station. Okay, now it's coming down. Now it's coming back down. Oh boy, we're just 12 minutes in. Okay, this is. I think we're halfway through the walk. I hope so. Here's Chipping Road. Tonight I really hope I'm gonna sleep. This is gonna be my last time sleeping in the lates. And then tomorrow, wake up the ass crack of dawn. Oh, I gotta cross right here. Again, a huge thank you to Henry for becoming a channel member. Again, please check out my good friend Toronto Tech and Transit. He mostly does several hour-long live streams. He did like a 7-hour one today downtown. Was it downtown or was it I think it was mostly in the West End. And then earlier today, Sapan did a live stream where he caught a car accident live on camera. It was just epic, man. Oh, like it was like right on cue. So that's just freaking crazy. That's unfortunately there was like one fucking idiot that was in the wrong because he was going north on. It was right at the intersection of Leslie and Shepherd. And again, I gotta go again, but to see who was in the wrong. But oh shit! Now I'm kind of getting drenched on. I'll be right back. I haven't seen a squirrel in a while. Actually, no. This is my first one I've seen all day. There he is. Okay, is the light changing? I can't see. Oh shit! Come on. By the way, I finally got my Canadian flag at Taste of Lawrence. So I guess I'm 4 days late, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna just cross from here. Squirrel's probably hiding now. 8627. That's on the 25A heading to Steeles Avenue in Don Mills. Living with pigs. Who the hell lives with pigs? That's hilarious, man. Freaking hilarious. Okay, once we hit up the Donway, that means we're near the end. So, oh, and guess what? The rain stopped once again. It's just on and off. 8747. Again, I have a love-hate relationship with the Nova diesels. They're not horrible. It's the Arctics that are horrible. But they're meh. They're not great. They're not bad. But when we're talking about the hybrids, especially the 7000 series, I mean, count me the hell in. But they haven't really been on the 109 as of late. I had to take a freaking 3500 unit. Okay, the Donway's up coming up. All right, so we're almost there. What are we going over right now? Might be like a river down there or something. No, it's a train line. Oh yeah, I think this might be the GO train line, the Richmond Hill. Now all is quiet here. And all along here it's just residential. Hey, look, there's the 162, I believe. Although that's being replaced by the 51B Leslie. And a lot of changes coming to this area, especially that we aren't too far from Don Valley Station. I can imagine the Ontario line coming all the way up here. If so, it should be elevated, especially that the station platforms at Don Valley will be elevated. It makes more sense to make it like an elevated line, like what you see in Vancouver, New York, Chicago. I think it would be pretty nice. Whew. Luckily, I've dodged a couple bullets here. Even though I kind of got wet, but not really what you'd be expecting. At least the Panda and Yoshi have their own cars. Right, they're comfortable, they're safe from the rain. As for me, that's a different story. Okay. And I can see Lawrence. All right. Okay, I'm gonna wait here. Oh, what's this guy here? And okay. I don't know when the 925 stops running on Saturdays. Probably a chance I might have missed the last bus. Or you know what? That's the 25 loco. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter. Should I? Yeah, maybe I'll just continue. We're almost at Lawrence. Get to see a little bit of the area and shops at Don Mills. Again, the easiest way for me is to just take any bus to Don Valley Station, go across. But I can't do that. So it'd have to be the 54 all the way to Eglinton, and I gotta hop on the dreaded Eglinton bus, which is kind of horrible on weekends if you ask me, the frequency and the long wait time. So I think it's gonna be better for me to just go up to Don Mills Station and head on over to line 1. Well, the young side line 1 at least. Honestly, man, I have a feeling that I've missed the last 9:25. It's now 7:26. Look, there's another squirrel. Can't really see it though. It's only now I'm seeing them because it's less hot. And again, I was passing through here earlier. And yesterday we went around here. We went to the Jack Astor's, which I hadn't been in like over 5.5 years. That was pretty good. I'd go back again. But my first time at Jack Astor's, it was at the Yonge and Dundas location. '87, '83. Good. All right. Well, we're gonna start wrapping up here. Hopefully I won't have to wait long for the next bus. It may not be even 9:25, but gotta go back the way we came from. I'm probably gonna be the last person to get home because Penn doesn't even live too far. He lives at Don Mills and Finch, and Yoshi lives like pretty much on the border of Markham and Toronto. I'm not exactly sure where Henry lives. He doesn't disclose that information. And we're back here. And that's it, folks. Been a long walk. But guess what? No rain. Okay, kind of, but there was no downpour. I think that's the only thing that matters to me is just not getting drenched. Even though I felt a little bit of drizzle, but I survived at least. Anyway, guys, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And happy early birthday to Josh, if he's watching, of course. We had a great time this evening. Now I gotta take the long way home. If only the LRT was already open, would have been no problem. But sometimes, man, you gotta avoid Eglinton. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and adios. Peace out. Bye-bye.